everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a video on my purple hair journey. I had so many comments coming in from everyone on every social media platform saying, Ellie, I hope you recorded yourself putting this purple hair dye on. And I'm really sorry I didn't. Mainly because I knew that it wasn't such a big change for me. I felt like it was going to go very brown based, so I was like, well, I'm not really expecting much. Some of you guys don't like bright purple hair. You might want a bit of brown in your hair colour, so I'm very sorry about that. But I am going to be talking about my process whilst dyeing my hair, because at the moment it's very brown. I don't know if you can tell, whilst having a little chit chat with you guys. So I don't know how many of you will remember that the colour I got before this, I was this colour. So I was bright red, and I had to go on holiday to go to Spain, and I knew I'd be doing a lot of swimming and a lot in the sun, so I didn't want my hair to be all fried and horribly coloured. I didn't use any hair removal colours to get rid of my red. All I did was wash my hair several times with washing up liquid. This is really recommended if you're trying to get rid of a hair colour to change to a new one without bleaching it or paying a tenner for a hair dye removal product. And then it got to this colour, and this is a good colour to get to if you want to change your hair colour, because it's pretty much see-through in some places, and it was just very peachy and it didn't have a strong colour in it, so I was okay to go. Now the first colour that I used to get to the purple for the first time just before I went on holiday was the Live XXL range, but it wasn't this colour. I think it was more of the plum colour, and I'll just put a photo up for you to see which one. That was really good because it started off dark, and then as my holiday went on it did run a little bit in the pool, but once it ran it stopped running for the rest of the week. It got to this colour. Now this colour I really liked because it was basically telling me that the base of my colour was now purple, and that was good because it means that I can go purple when I come back from holiday. It will fade still to purple. So usually when you dye your hair a particular colour it fades to an awful colour, but because this was fading to quite a nice colour I was really chuffed, and I was like, okay, I can keep this on when I keep going home. So when I got home I usually like experimenting with different brands, different shades and all this, because it's just fun for me. It's a bit boring if you keep doing the same product all the time. So then I tried a L'Oreal colour. Now this L'Oreal colour I was aware was going to be really dark, but I quite liked how my dark purple turned out before, and I had a feeling it was going to be a bit more brown based, but I took the risk and I really kind of liked it. It did however fade to a much browner colour, which is this. So this is basically that product after a while. It's still nice. I know that people who don't like really bright colours will like it when it fades, so that brand and shade is very recommended if you would like to have a little bit of different in your hair but not too much different. So obviously it's way too boring for me. It didn't have the like oomph that the first colour I used did. It didn't fade to a purple like the old colour did. It's kind of faded to a brown, even though you can't really tell in this camera. So now I'm trying this one. Oh, goodness me, so much talking involved. Permanent Mystic Violet High Definition Extra Long Lasting Colour. I love Live XXL. I've always had Live XXL in my life at some point or another. After I use this, it does say this is the kind of colour it will turn out, so this is perfect if it turns out that colour. My hair now is like a washed out purple. It's got some really light browns in it, so I feel like it's going to take the purple in really well. So the point is to try your best not to use bleach all the time. You really don't need to use it every time you're trying to change a shade or colour. Just make sure you wash it out as much as possible. That's what I usually do, and it usually works just fine, honestly. And don't wash your hair as much unless you want it to come out of your hair. So if you want the colour to stay in, wash your hair less and buy a lot of dry shampoo, because dry shampoo will save you a whole chunk of money. And then I also have a whole stack of directions, pots of hair colour that I've saved over the time that I've been different colours, and I will probably be putting that in my hair every now and again instead of going over with another Live XXL. Like, I'll just top it up with the directions. And directions is a vegan based hair dye, and it doesn't have chemicals in it, so it's kind of good to use in between big dye jobs like this one. That's my plan of action, and I hope that kind of helped some of you who wanted to know how I've got this colour I've got now, or how I got the colour I was before. So yay, this is the most unprofessional approach you're ever going to see me do. Oh, gloves, goodness me. Something I have enjoyed the most about having a dark hair colour for once is roots. I don't have to do my roots as much because my natural colour is dark. This colour's dark, so they don't show. And I nearly fell on my arse. That would have been a viral video. Because my hair colour underneath is purple based anyway, I don't feel like it's necessary to put the hair dye on in sections like a professional would do it. And I did that, for example, when I was going from blue to red, because obviously you need to make sure you covered everything. You don't want a little patch of blue showing. So now I'm going to turn it off the camera so I can put it on properly in the mirror and in the bathroom. And I will come back to you guys when it's washed off and finished so I can show you the result of this particular product. Yay!
2 hours later.
Coffee, the only way to stay sane in such a crazy world. I have very mixed opinions with it. I've had purple before, told myself to never go purple again. What did she go do? I know. I realised afterwards it was more of an issue with the colour light purple, because dark purple hair is a lot better in my eyes. Dark purple hair just looks a lot better than light purple hair in my own opinion, but you might disagree. I just feel like purple fades to a really funny colour, but I feel like this will look better once it fades. This is very, very dark. I don't know if you're seeing it the same colour I am, but it's very, very dark. It's very shiny though, and it feels like it's in really good condition. Having a boring hair colour makes me feel super self-conscious. I love having really bright and obnoxious hair colour that people think, oh my god, that looks cool. But I feel like I would really like this colour if it was lighter. So it will be very interesting to see how this colour turns out in the future. Obviously you guys will know because you'll be watching my videos. Loving the condition of it though. Let me know what you think of it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I love you so, so much. I hope you're staying healthy. Happiness is yours if you choose it, and don't forget to like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and of course don't forget to subscribe. I would just also like to let you know that if you go onto my YouTube homepage and then click on the little bell next to my username, you can be notified properly on your phone. You'll literally get like a notification saying that I've uploaded, so that's really helpful if you want that. Bye guys. They kind of look like seashells. Seashells on the seashore. Seashells on the seashore. Kind of looks like a boob implant. No, it kind of looks like a chicken fillet that you put in your bra. I want to eat this lump. They definitely taste like they've got syrup in them, but they're just kind of lots of spongy cake with syrup.